So today we have an unboxing. This is the Sentri. It's a smart, kind of a hub for your home. So as you can see, it's a 10-inch touchscreen display. It's gonna have your time, temperature, I guess the weather, humidity, that kind of thing on here. It comes in a really nice box here, as you can see. Monitor your home anywhere, so it does have a built-in camera on it, which is really nice if you want to monitor your home when you're away. Live video streaming straight to your phone, and then also I believe it has 12 hours of free monitoring, so you can play back the last 12 hours of what was recorded. It has night vision built in. It has a 120-degree wide-angle HD camera. It does have a thermometer, so it tells you what your temperature in your home is. When you're away, you can monitor humidity, the air quality, that kind of thing. So it's pretty cool. It hangs on your wall. It's not like an obvious camera, like maybe like a drop cam or something like that. And I just thought it'd be really nice to hang on the wall, kind of have access to different parts of my smart home, control my Nest, for instance. So let's take a look and see what's inside. So this did ship very fast. I actually ordered this on Amazon. We're gonna crack it open and see what's inside. We have a device here, little card on top. Plug Sentri in and have your home's Wi-Fi network and password ready. So it's gonna connect. It's gonna have an on-screen display to show you how to set it all up. It says it works with Android and iPhone. Put the card aside, and this is the device. Not as heavy as I thought it would be. It's actually pretty light. You can see the camera here. It has this plastic protective display over the outside. So peel that off. You can see the sensors actually underneath the screen. There's 3 of them here, 3 of them over here. It looks like another sensor down bottom, but then you have your camera there, HD camera. There's a little kickstand, there's a place for your wires. You can hardwire it as well with Ethernet in there. There's your serial number. So you can actually set the device up just like so. So you can use it like kind of like a picture on your table, that kind of thing. We have, looks like a couple Sentri stickers, which is kind of cool. We have our FCC statement, which I think they're required to give us. This is your main power adapter, a couple screws for mounting, which we'll get into in a moment. And then we have just a USB cable, and this is actually going to power the device. Very similar to kind of what the Nest drop cam has included with it. And that's it. That's everything in the box. Let's get it set up, and then we'll get it mounted for you on the wall, and check back in a minute. So right now it says welcome home. Let's set up your Sentri. First you'll need to set up your Wi-Fi credentials or plug in an Ethernet cable. So we're going to touch start. We're definitely not connecting to the GoPro, so we're going to connect to my Wi-Fi. And so once we get connected here, we'll see what this is all about. So we're going to name our Sentri, and you can name it, by the room in your house, that kind of thing. So we're going to call it downstairs. It's a really nice touchscreen. It's very responsive. It's a lot like maybe like an iPad. So if you're used to typing on an iPad or a tablet, it's basically a tablet with like a camera shell and a bunch of other sensors. It wants us to register, so I'm gonna go ahead and enter my email address here. We're gonna agree to the terms of service and then register. Alright, never miss a moment. Sentri protects what matters most to you by automatically capturing snapshots and recorded videos whenever unexpected motion or activity is detected. And now with Sentri's video history, never miss or lose track of another moment. So it actually is pretty cool. It'll give you like a timeline here, which I'll show you, and you can kind of scroll through your history. Congratulations, you've now successfully set up your Sentri. Your 1-month free trial video history will end. I didn't even put my credit card information in, but apparently we have that until January 17th. 2016. So we're going to use your account to log into Sentri Mobile and start monitoring your home anytime, anywhere. So we're going to click done. We have this, pretty attractive touch screen. So if we swipe to the left, we have alerts. So there's a picture of me, that was activity detected. If we swipe to the, I guess that was the right, we can have like away mode, we have home mode. We have all kinds of settings here. There's night vision on or off, the temperature units, our account, the name of the Sentri, that we have the brightness here, so we can make it brighter or dimmer. And then we can change our theme, which is pretty cool. So we can scroll through all the different themes that are available to us. Some pretty cool ones in here, actually. And I'm waiting for the update that will allow us to modify this to make it whatever theme we'd like. But in the meantime, there's some pretty cool pictures in here. Some of the stuff is kind of girly for me, but there's some pretty neat ones. So if I touch the weather icon here, it actually gives me weather information. We're seeing clear skies, the temperature. It looks like, yeah, so it shows our temperature, 72 in here, which is, I guess they're saying is warmer than normal. I think shows our humidity. So yeah, it's showing that we have an 83% humidity, which I guess is lower than normal. And then this looks like we have our air quality. So this is saying the air quality in my home is normal, 436. I guess there's an air quality sensor on this, which is pretty wild. But yeah, it looks pretty simple. We can turn on away mode or home mode. I guess it's whatever, you know, whether you're home or you're away. We have our notifications showing when changes were made and what was changed. But yeah, it's a pretty cool device. I want to give feedback on it later on when I've had more time to kind of play with it and that kind of thing. But I think for the price that they're asking for it, $300, I think it's a great deal. You know, if you were lucky, one of the lucky ones to take advantage of the Kickstarter when they did the Kickstarter plan for it, I think they raised like $400,000 for this. But you can buy these on Amazon. I want to thank Sentri for sending us this product for a review. And we're anxious to kind of tell you more about it as we get more familiar with the product and use it more in our home. I'm anxious to see how we can set it up with the Nest, because I know it works with Nest and Hughes and things like that. And it'd be really cool if we could get it to work with the Amazon Echo. Not sure if that's something down the road or what, but that would be awesome. So this has been an unboxing and first look at the Sentri.